My loves, welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'll start, I'll sit here minding my business, okay? Fixing my deals, okay? I done finally fixed them, y'all. I took out the time, effort, and energy to fix them, okay? Got my little nail kit right here, you know what I'm saying? Let me show you my little nail kit. Anyways, the message I heard is, he only mad he missed out. The scripture comes from Matthew 1:9. Uzziah, the father of Jotham, Jotham, the father of Ahaz, Ahaz, the father of Hezekiah. God said for somebody, there is someone that is going to be, God said, filled with rage and anger. And it may seem as though they trying to like push it towards you. God said the only reason this person feeling some kind of way about you is because they felt like they should have been able to be with you, like be intimate with you. And you know what I'm saying? So when I get scriptures like this, sometimes it's a situation where this is somebody that wanted to marry someone, but because of the way that God see it, anytime that you have sex with somebody, you are basically entering a marriage. You're entering a covenant with them. So it don't mean that this person wanted an actual relationship. It could be somebody that wanted something else. Regardless, this person is upset because they wasn't able to lay down with whoever. This is someone, and you know what I'm saying, due to the message I got earlier, I feel like somebody was like looking at somebody like they was prey, or like they was gonna be they little, you know what I'm saying, like they was gonna punch him bag or whatever. I don't know, I almost feel like somebody was looking at someone like an entree or something, like they just it just feels so weird to me. But you know, this year has been weird, y'all. It's been a weird year. I've been trying to figure out what in the world is going on with people, and like, why is there so many people where they mind is just like, what is wrong with you? What would mentally make you think, you know what I'm saying, that it will be okay to just, you know what I'm saying, force yourself upon somebody and that everything is going to be fine and peaches and dandy, bro? And especially like strangers, bro. But I get it, because typically when you see a woman that's alone and by herself, you assume that she's going to be like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? You don't assume that she going to, you know what I'm saying, fight you, bro. You don't assume that she got a bat sitting next to her bed. You don't assume that she about to go. You don't assume these things. You don't assume these things. You don't assume certain things. But you know what I'm saying, what's interesting is I was sitting over here listening to TD Jakes. You know what I'm saying, don't judge me. You know what I'm saying, I'm listening to TD Jakes, and he was preaching about remnants and how you have remnant left over for something. And that's something that I got from my ex-mama, because she keep her father back. You know what I'm saying? And baby, if all else fails, you gonna find out with that bat, baby. That bat hit your head. I'm gonna find all the nerve and all the audacity to leave somebody all the way alone, bro. Now, am I gonna go on the rampage? You know what I'm saying? Just swing it in? No. In reality, I bought it to be a recreational item. You know what I'm saying? For me and my son to play catch, bro. But if it's a situation where somebody is trying to force their way up in here, you know what I'm saying, up in my house, regardless if my baby is here or not, don't, like, it ain't gonna be sweet, bro. You is not finna do me that. You would not be disrespecting me in such a way. If you want, you know what I'm saying, find interest, somebody find interest in me, they gonna say that. We going on a date, we getting to know each other. It ain't gonna be no situation where you finna force your way up in here and you just gonna No, sir, we not finna do that now. No, we're not doing that. No. But anyways, go ahead and say somebody is mad, bro. They mad because they felt like you should have gave it up, or you should have did this, or you should have did that. Baby, in reality, I just feel like this is nonsense. It's almost like this person is just assuming that you just gonna be a certain, like, this is somebody that's mad at you for not being a sleazeball. Like, somebody is mad at you because you don't just, like, I don't know. It's like, I just feel like it's almost like somebody is expecting you to do some kind of unspoken rule, and you have no idea what the rule is. And even if you did know the rule, you wouldn't be down with it. I feel like it's that kind of fight. Y'all saw how the light started flashing, bro. It's like 444. As I said that, I almost feel like somebody feels like the cops should be called on you, because how dare you not know this rule? But in reality, if this person try to do what they trying to do, what it sounds like they trying to do, the cops gonna be called on them, bro. Cause they the one, like, they're the ones that will deserve to go to jail. It's like, I feel like when it come down to it, so whoever this is for, there is no shape, form, or fashion. You don't owe this person anything. You didn't promise this person anything. There was never a situation where you said that you were going to agree to allow people to just bang and, you know what I'm saying, come into your house and do whatever. And like, you never agreed to none of that. So it ain't no situation where you should be okay with it. Like, and I'm thinking about, this happened like a while ago where a man broke in a lady's house and, you know what I'm saying, assaulted her and just left. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Y'all got some mental issues, bro, but refuse to act right. Well, no, you can't act right. You can't act right. You can't just be right for one woman. You can't just get married and settle down and sit down somewhere. You got to force yourself upon somebody that clearly don't want you, because if they did, it wouldn't be a situation where you got to keep the dough in, bro. And that's just real. You will be able to say, hey, how you doing? Let me introduce myself. My name is such and such, and I got this, that, and the third. I really like you. Let's get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. And I feel like this is a rod of judgment for someone, because there is someone that feel like, I almost feel like this person feel like they have the right to do this to you. Like, maybe they feel like you should just be, no, what are you talking about? Like, this is somebody, you are not a prostitute, bro. So it's not gonna be a situation where you ain't just got to nothing. What you mean? Excuse me? No, I don't. No, I don't. Who told you that? Somebody lied to you, bro. Got me all the way confused. And you know what I'm saying? I was saying that earlier. I don't know what in the world is going on with, you know what I'm saying, some of these places, is how some people is thinking, is how some people is moving, like as if a woman. And you know what I'm saying? I was peeping it. I'm thinking about right now the movie Baggage Claim. She talk about that, yo. She talk about how after you reach a certain age, if you don't have no kids and you not married, you looked at a certain way when you are a woman. And it's like, just because I'm not married, you know, and I have kids, I don't even, like, you know what I'm saying, don't mean that, like, for real. Are you serious? And then that's even more shocking. I'm assuming this not for me, because I could not imagine somebody seeing me with my son and thinking to themselves that they finna kick this door in and force me. And then on top of that, my son is my size, bro. You are... I almost said it. Lord forgive me. I ain't trying to make it, like, I'm just like, you gotta be something wrong with you, bro, for you to think that that's gonna be okay, bro. And he got a bad too. I'm assuming this is not for me, bro. And if it's some weird world, like somebody is crazy, even if my son was not with me, bro. Baby, but anyways, that's the message. God said, somebody, you about to leave somebody flabbergasted, and it may be some people flabbergasted because the way God about to move. But regardless, this somebody is upset, and you may notice this. You gonna notice this, and it may just be your everyday thing. You know what I'm saying? You just minding your business. You know what I'm saying? And this person is going to be upset or angry or irritated or something like that, and you never know why. You know. I'm pretty sure if somebody was trying to cause me some kind of harm, they would be mad about me, because early I had my bet with me. I saw somebody out on my cameras. I saw somebody had loose dogs walking around. And baby, like, I'm not about to allow my plants to, you know, not do well just because people are being childish and petty, and for whatever reason they are not taking care of their, you know, their animals and their property. But that's not my business. That ain't my dog. But I do know if that dog, okay, that boy try to bark at me and bite on me and attack me, baby, it's getting the works, baby. It is. Now, I ain't finna, you know what I'm saying, just deliberately go out my way. I would never just hurt an animal just dry, because it's one of God's creatures. But it's not going to be a situation where I'm finna allow your dog to chew my leg off just for the sake of, oh, it's a dog and don't touch it. No, if your dog is trying to hurt me, I'm going to hurt it, bro. I'm going to hurt it, bro. Wrong move, bro. No screws, bro. Neat, bro. I'm not gonna think. I'll react first, bro. Better keep on looking over there, bro. Anyway, somebody bad, somebody bad, somebody bad, somebody bad. But in reality, like I said, I feel like this whole message is kind of like somebody being mad over something. The only way that this message would not be that bad is if this is your husband and he mad because he can't get to you. Maybe you mad at him, or maybe you are upset with him. But this, like the vibe that it feel like this would be a situation where you're trying to figure out why somebody that you don't even know is mad at you. They don't have no reason to be mad at you. They don't have no reason to feel no kind of way about you. Don't even know you. They mad because they wasn't able to get their way, bro. And that's for somebody, and that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. They mad because you covered, bro. Like, somebody is covered, and they mad. They mad, they mad, they mad. They mad, they mad, they mad. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, when think about the song Residuals, it's just like the residuals. Like, this is like the remnant residuals. This is somebody that you picked up things along the way. There are certain things that you've been through in your life that cause you to be ready for things that you have to endure in your future. And somebody is mad that a plan they had that came up against you did not work. It didn't work because you already been through so much, bro. What they was thinking about doing is child's play. For somebody, you've been through that already. What they don't know, little do they know, you already been through that, survived it, and came out there like this. You know what I'm saying? Stronger than you was in the first place. Reason they can't, you, baby, this somebody you already went up on that because you already peeped it, bro. And that's the message. That's the message. And somebody is upset, angry, bothered, frustrated, flabbergasted. And like God said, this somebody, they can't even control themselves. But what they really about to do is, you know what I'm saying, when people are evil and they harboring demons and that demon don't get his way, they just get madder and madder and madder and madder. God said for somebody, this person is going to do something that's going to cause them to go to jail. And they really trying to get you to go to jail. They trying to set you up. Like, this is somebody that wants you set up so bad. They want something bad to happen to you so bad. God said all that energy that they got built up, that they keep trying to push towards you, it is going to blow up in this person's face because they refuse to leave you alone. And you ain't doing nothing to them. You not doing nothing to them. You not doing nothing to them. You know what I'm saying? You not doing nothing to them. Like, at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm being serious. Like, I'm just talking about for me. In reality, like, it's like what I was talking about is frustrating. I'm not saying this message for me. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It may be some throwed off people that stay over here. I really don't know because I don't know nobody over here. I don't talk to nobody over here. I ain't trying to talk to nobody over here. I ain't no situation. Like, I do not at all, in any shape, form, or fashion, have no interest in dating nobody that live where I live at because I don't like, no, we not doing that because if you break up and then like, no, we not finna do that at all. But I know, you know what I'm saying? You never know. It's crazy people everywhere, bro. I have learned that. I traveled all over the U.S. this year, bro. And what I learned is it is crazy people everywhere. And the only difference is they crazy may have a different little swag to it. But it's 13, as I say that, bro. I'm so serious. People in Cali crazy. It's a whole different level of people in Texas crazy. But it's still the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be crazy people everywhere. It's going to be good people everywhere, too. It's always going to be good people everywhere, too. And when it come down to, you're going to have to call a spade a spade. And somebody that is deliberately going out their way to harass somebody, it's going to look like what it is. God said for whoever this is for, it ain't no situation where you really just got to stress yourself out about nothing because this person is starting to become so frustrated that they are not able to do what they want to do to you that they going to lash out in such a way, they going to go to jail, bro. Jail. Either that or God going to move you first. One or the other. Either this person gonna end up lashing out on you in such a way that they gonna end up in jail, do not pass go, do not collect $200, or it's gonna be a situation where God is gonna move you and this person is just gonna be sitting there looking dumb because what God said is what he said. They are not going, whatever it is they got planned, it's not gonna happen, bro. And that's what it is. It's one way or the other. And I think this is for somebody, you may feel like, what do I do? What do I do? God said nothing. You really don't have to do nothing if you don't want to. In reality, nothing. Because there's somebody that keep on messing with you. Guess what? Guess who gonna end up in jail, bro? The villain, the real one. And it ain't you. It ain't gonna be a situation where somebody's steady picking at you and poking at you and you gonna like, no, this is somebody you like. I just feel like you would end up like just dipping out, bro, or you would end up moving around, or you would end up like, I feel like this is somebody, whatever it is this person wants to happen, that is never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. And like, I just feel like that is what it is. And for whoever this is, God said, in reality, there is something that you don't see. If you wanted to, you could end the whole game, bro. Like, you could literally just say the word. You choose not to. And I like, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because it was some nights when I would get irritated because I didn't already pay for a room. So what's the point of me asking to get another room when I already paid for a room? And sometimes it feels like it'll be easier to just, defend the one that I got and just thug it out. But then you don't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to sleep through the night without being nervous or having to stand on guard or sit in a certain position just in case somebody try to kick this door in, bro. I just want to be able to sleep and snore, bro, without having to worry about people being wicked and evil, bro. Don't nobody got time for that. And don't nobody got time for that. Nobody has, and I get it. I have, a platform. It's thousands of people watching me. If somebody was to do something, bro, like, I could literally, like, bro, it really would be stupid. But in reality, when it come down to it, who want to even go through that? And I feel like that was what was so frustrating about what I was going through. People kept on trying to say, you making it up. Why would I do that, bro? Who wants to go through what I was going through? It was not fun. It's not a situation where every night I was at a club, a different club, and at a different party, I'm meeting people, and I'm on the beach in Cali, and I'm making friends. I got I got margaritas and tahitis, and I'm in this big old hat sitting by the poolside with my cute bikini on. Bro, I'm literally ducking and dodging everywhere I go, and people talking about I'm making stuff up. If you don't get your evil play, evil. I almost said something else, but I replaced it with place. But anyways, we're going to leave it at that. If you don't get so evil, you know what I'm saying? You know what? Up out of here, bro. Wicked. Okay? Just because you down with whatever it is these people got going on, that's your business. But you know what I'm saying? You want to try to make it seem like it's something wrong with me. And I'm making, why would I do that? Why? For what? For who? Like, you know what I'm saying? If I wanted to just leave, I could have just left. I didn't have to make a big fuss about it. If it was a situation where I just wanted to break up with him and he wasn't evil and he wasn't plotting on me and he wasn't putting his hands on me, then why in the world wouldn't I just put him out of my house and that be that? I have been waiting, like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? But people be trying to, breach it. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, I already knew that it's impossible. That it's not at least a good handful or a good chunk of people that's on, you know what I'm saying? These platforms as creators that's really down with some wicked, evil stuff. And they, disguise and pretending like they doing, you know what I'm saying? But they, that ain't my, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna worry about that. You know what I'm saying? That's a job for God. But when it comes down to it, baby, and for whoever this is for, that's the message. God said it's going to either be a situation where somebody is going to find the audacity to leave you alone, or they're going to end up in jail trying to play with you. That's the message. Or a hospital. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.